So I'm just here with George Rhatigan, and we're just looking at the issue of healing with dreams. George has over 40 years experience in working with dreams and helping people with their issues. So George, I just want to ask you, how would someone who is suffering now with an illness, how could they find relief in working with their dreams? Could you just explain a little bit about the methods you've been using?
Okay, well, if anyone has a problem, an illness, say, it will be reflected in their dreams. Okay, and the usual way you'd see illness in dreams is in different parts of the house. So, well, let's say if the person had a problem with their back, as a lot of us do, suffer from back pain and back problems, well, that will appear in dreams. You might dream, for example, about the stairs. A staircase in a dream, if you think about it for a moment, the house in your dreams represents your physical body. And all the rooms in the house represent different aspects of your functioning. If the dream takes place in the kitchen, say, the subject matter is going to be your digestion. A dream taking place in the toilet will represent your elimination, and so on, you see. So whatever your illness or whatever your issue or your problem, it will be represented in the dream. Okay, but it will be in symbolic form. In other words, something will be presented to you which will represent some aspect of your functioning. Now, the dream will also go on to show you the cause of the problem. Okay, if you're developing a problem with your back, say, or you have a back problem, the dream will most likely take place on the stairs. Okay, now let's imagine a dream where someone finds themselves going up the stairs carrying a heavy load, and there's a very negative man blocking their way and being very unsupportive. Okay, now that dream would indicate why the person has a problem with their back.
Right.
And usually when a negative man appears in the dream and he's being very unhelpful or unsupportive, well, he will be playing the role of the dreamer's father.
I see.
So from that, it will be possible to see where the dreamer's back problems are coming from, because perhaps the dreamer's father was not supportive of the dreamer in their youth and early childhood. You see, so the dreamer would have grown up with the belief system that I'm not supported, and that negative belief then could have affected her back, or his back, as the case may be. So you can be absolutely sure that whatever your problem or whatever your illness, it will appear in the dream.
I see.
Yes.
So what could someone do then? I have this information now, that insight that there has been an influence from early childhood that is possibly either influencing their back problem in real time today. So how would you treat this issue now?
Well, you see, the best idea is to go back into the dream, you see.
Okay.
And when you go back into the dream, you can change the dream around so that the dream becomes a healing device. You see, every dream sets out to heal you. It's not just to give you information. Dreams are little workshops.
I see.
And they're designed for you to interact with them. This is the age of interacting, you know, with the television or your computer or whatever. So, well, how is that done? Well, at any point after having had the dream, what you do is you simply relax, meditate, and you go back into your dream, all right? But now you interact with the characters, and in a strange way, you'll find yourself talking to the different characters in the dream, and you can even talk to the inanimate objects. And because you're in a state of meditation, the answers will come to you telepathically in your head. Okay, so if you were to talk to the stairs, say, and you would ask, "What are you?" I'm stairs. I'm a series of flat platforms that rise up through the centre of a house or a building. So the next question you'd ask is, well, what aspect of me is represented by this system of flat platforms going up to the centre of a building? And the answer will come to you, it's your spine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the next thing you talk to will be this very unhelpful man who's stopping you from making progress up the stairs, you see. And you'd ask him, well, what are you? Well, I'm a man, and I'm stopping you from climbing these stairs. I'm stopping you from making progress. So you would then ask, well, what aspect of me do you represent? And the man, of course, is going to say, I represent memories of your father. And memories of your father then are impeding your progress and causing your back problems. So what do you do then? Well, you interact with this man and you tell him that, okay, your behavior is unacceptable. Why are you doing the things you're doing? Why are you stopping me from making progress with my life? And you might tell him to clear off out of your way so that you can continue to climb the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I told you that dreams are little workshops, and that little workshop might only take 10 minutes, but you're sending a message to your subconscious that you want your back healed. Okay, so you'd go back into the dream again, and let's say in the original dream the staircase was defective and there was no handrail. Well, you can change that, and by bringing in, we'll say, carpenters to repair the stairs and install a handrail, you're sending the message to your subconscious that you want to heal your back. Do this a couple of times and you're going to find your back gets stronger, believe it or not.
Wonderful. So how many times might a person receive a negative dream before they start to take notice of it? Do you have any tips for people who are concerned that they don't remember their dreams, that maybe they're receiving these messages and they're not taking notice?
Well, there's little techniques for remembering your dreams. Yeah, the glass of water is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but the first thing you do is you get a notebook,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good idea to tie a pencil to it with a string and put it on your bedside locker. The idea is that you're going to wake up, perhaps in the middle of the night, having had a dream, and you make a few notes in your notebook. And the idea of having a string attached to it is you don't have to put the light on. You can write in the dark. Write notes in the dark about your dreams. Now, it's also a good idea to program a glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
This might seem a strange thing to do, but actually it's based on scientific principles. You get a glass of water, say, half filled with water, and you cup your hands around it like this,
Mm-hmm.
and keeping your head steady, you visualize a ball of light coming around like this, going into your hand and into the glass of water, and you just follow this around with your eyes, and at the point when the light goes into the water, you project a message into the water. I will remember a dream tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Or I want a dream tonight about my new job.
Mm-hmm.
Or I want a dream tonight about my relationships. Okay, and you drink half the water, and the idea is that when you wake up, then you finish drinking the water. Now, the water has the ability to retain and project a program, And simply by having this glass of water, which has been programmed with the thought to remind you to remember your dreams, that stays on the locker and it keeps projecting this thought to you during the night, and invariably you'll find yourself waking up in the middle of the night having had a dream.
Okay.
And then you make a few notes, and then when you're having your breakfast later on, you read the notes and the whole dream comes back to you.
Wonderful.
And you can also use your dreams to get answers to questions. Okay, that's one way. But another way is simply to write the question out on a piece of paper, put it under your pillow, and then you literally sleep on it. And that will send a message to your subconscious mind that you want a dream about a particular subject.
Okay.
And you will get the answer.
Wonderful.
But of course you have to be able to interpret the answer, because it will come in symbolic form.
Okay.
But simply by going back into the dream will explain itself. As you go back into the dream in a very relaxed, meditative state, and you talk to the characters in the dream, even if they're inanimate objects,